Hey, everybody. We're
What's
live
up
today? Man versus dog food.
What episode?
Episode number 4.
Four?
Quattro. Yeah. I know,
My
right?
stomach's still in right from
I
the
can't
last one.
I've got people worried about me, Mitch.
I wonder why.
They think I'm going crazy here.
Is it because your hair's getting shinier and
Yeah, my nails are getting
you're
long
getting,
and
you're getting
strong.
leaner
Yeah.
and just all the good stuff?
Absolutely. That's why they're worried about me.
So what's on the docket today, Eddie? What are we talking about?
Well, we've got some big things. Everybody, that Mitch did the 30 days of dog food.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you ate dog
Again?
food for No. Not again. No, today we're going to watch the trailer. We got the trailer out, and then we're going to have the documentary premiere on
July 5th.
July 5th. That's right. That's a Sunday. So you guys enjoy your July 3rd, your 4th, get your sun.
Get the sunburn out of the way.
Get the sunburn out of the way. And when you're in pain,
hang out in the shade with us.
hang out in the shade on Sunday and watch the documentary.
And that's the kickoff of the Dog Days of Summer for us. Is that right, Eddie?
Yeah.
So what does that mean? What are you thinking for Dog Days of Summer?
So we're going to have I was thinking maybe 2 months. So July and August, 2 months of
what?
different kinds of sales.
Like free stuff?
Some free stuff, free-ish.
Should we talk
some discounts?
Should we talk about the 30-day raw reset too today?
We could do that. You could do that. You could talk about that.
You let me know when you're ready.
All right. Well, I'm ready
to talk about the 30-day. Well, we should do some fun stuff first, right? I think Crystal was going to send me over our Thank You Thursday winner.
Oh, she was?
She was. So I can look that up real quick.
How do I invite people here, Mitch?
Well, Crystal doesn't want to be on camera.
Oh.
Isn't that right, Crystal? But maybe she left a comment for us.
Let's check that out. No.
Not yet. Who's here? Who's watching? Let us know. Tell us in the comments. You might, I don't know, maybe you'll get something. Kent's here.
Kent's here. Kent likes giving away free stuff.
Kent loves free stuff.
And answering questions and being nice to people. That is what Kent is all about. Well, I'll tell you what, while we're waiting for that, who wants to watch the trailer?
I do.
Yep.
Let's see it.
All right.
So you know how to do it, Eddie?
No.
You have to sure. Cassie's here.
Gonna hit that.
Allie is back, everybody.
Screen sharing works best on a good computer. Well, this is a great computer. So I don't have 2 monitors. Here we go.
Hit share audio.
Get ready. I'm going to share just this.
Well, we want to do something that's a little bit different. Something that most food companies would probably never entertain the thought of doing. We wanted to prove that we believe in what we do. We're not going to feed your dog something unless we've eaten it first.
So you decided to go on a diet of your own dog food for 30 days.
That's correct.
What's up, guys? I am on day 2. Okay, it's day 13 of the dog food challenge.
Day 23 of my 30 days of dog food. I've only got 7 left.
He's always going to be outside the norm. I think we've seen him come out in this 30 days of dog food challenge.
It's a little different now with dog food.
He's supposed to approve the food.
Texas man ate dog food for months says I feel pretty Texas.
You know that's what I do every morning. I get up and cook barbecue dog food.
Craziest thing ever.
He says it's made him
How do you
healthy.
do this for 30 days?
All right. Well, we've officially launched the documentary.
Yep. Oh, and I see someone's
Crystal.
telling us that it's echoing.
Well, sorry about the echo, but
You can check out that trailer on our YouTube channel.
can you drop the YouTube channel into the comments there, Eddie?
I can do that.
And it looks like we've got a little bit of a drum roll coming up because I saw Crystal told us who the Thank You Thursday winner was. So the Thank You Thursday winner is Lisa Joe from Charleston, Indiana. She is our Thank You Thursday winner. So Eddie, tell them what Thank You Thursday, remind everyone here what Thank You Thursday is.
So if you have an auto ship with us, we really appreciate you. We really appreciate everybody, but we really appreciate those auto ship people because they get on a schedule. They're feeding their dogs Muenster products on a regular basis, and they've just got it coming, whether it's weekly, monthly, or whatever. So what we've been doing, what Chad's been doing, is just pull an order out, pull a couple orders out every now and then, and send them something free. Send them something that says thank you. Free freeze-dried, free whatever, and send it to them. And that's our way of saying thank you on Thursday.
Yeah, so if you're on auto ship, we don't want you to think we forget about you. And that's part of the reason that we, and when I say we, I mean Eddie, had this great idea of doing reward points. And so if you haven't checked your account lately, you should know that you do get reward points with every purchase.
Right.
And those reward points can be used really whenever you want. I think you have to have 100 of them. You have to collect 100 at a time before you can spend them, right, Eddie?
Right, which is $5.
And you can spend $5 a time if you want. If you want to save up till you have 50 and just get a free month's worth of dog food, you can do that. So really, it's just a way to say thank you for staying loyal to Muenster, because we don't do what we do if we don't have you. And so we appreciate you guys.
That's right. Most people sit their auto ship because it's sort of set it and forget it. And they might miss the sales or something, and they're like, "Whoa, wait a minute!" So this is a way to say,
and you can always pause an auto ship. So
That's right.
if you see a sale come across and hey, I want to take advantage of that, you can pause an auto ship for a little bit, and then when you're ready to reactivate, turn it back on. And you could honestly, what some people do is they have 3 or 4 auto ships going because they want to try different types of foods.
That's a good idea.
So on our My Custom Dog Food portal, some people want to have bacon fat, some people want to have salmon oil, and some want to switch between bacon fat and freeze-dried elk. And so what you can do is each month as you do something different, you can actually switch out the bags of dog food and you can pause and unpause auto ships. And it allows you to save an additional 5%.
Yeah.
We're giving away free money here. And you still get reward points.
And reward points.
Yeah, so
Thank You Thursday free stuff, which is what we got started on when we this whole little rabbit trail.
So Eddie, hey, I want you to take a bite of that real quick.
Okay.
So Eddie's got a little bit of a sweet tooth, and he stayed away from sugar for a while.
I did, which is why I look so svelte.
That's why he looks so lean, right? So one of the things that we do want to do is,
I can afford that.
Is that good?
Good.
It was really good. So one thing I've been trying to get Eddie to try for a while is some CBD oil, because he's been complaining about his joints hurting, and he, no matter how many times I've offered it, he's just like, I just don't really like the taste of it. I've tried it before. I'm not into it. Eddie, how's that CBD oil taste? Did you know you're snacking on some right now?
I actually can't tell.
You can't tell?
No. It's like a brownie.
We have.
Keep eating it?
Yeah, you can keep eating it.
Okay.
So we found some CBD oil that is THC free, and it's got a ton of obvious benefits. And we've been trying to get Eddie to take some for a while, and we found a way to do it. And that way was food. So no surprise here. Thank you, Thursday. We're going to see what happens when we add a little CBD oil to a meatball.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. I just want to show off my technical prowess by pointing out the fact that I was able to put a banner on there. That's just
look at him go.
Right?
Look at him
I'm
go.
not that old.
Humble brag for Eddie. Everyone give Eddie a round of applause.
Yay.
So who out there has dogs that have trouble taking medicine or supplements? Does anyone would anyone say that they have an issue with their dog doing the supplement route? I mean,
absolutely. Abby is
she's tough.
She's a mess. She's tough.
I can't tell you how many times I've had to struggle with using like string cheese to wrap stuff up and dumping tablets out and trying to pour bone broth and just mixing all sorts of different things. It's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
So I also have a dog. I have a dog named Roxy. And Roxy is a beautiful yellow lab that is very, very destructive because she gets so scared of thunderstorms and fireworks, it's not even funny.
You had a horrible story.
So I have a story.
Right. Yeah.
And it's a bloody one.
This is good and bad.
Good and bad. So about, I want to say 9 years ago, I went to one of our local feed stores, D&L Farm and Home, one of our favorite stores that sells some Muenster foods. And
They're sending me a hat.
They're sending me a hat. And I was out and handing out samples today, trying to get new customers to try the food at D&L. And we left our dogs outside because it was 74 degrees. Beautiful day. And I get home, open the front door, and Roxy's sitting there panting, looking at me. And Roxy was supposed to be in the backyard. Like, how'd she get inside? She went through a window. Like, actually broke a window, shattered it, cut her paws up, blood everywhere. And
was it like a rainstorm or something? Or
no, the neighbors next to us started shooting off fireworks.
Oh,
and
it's fireworks season
so
too.
bad she flew through the window.
My gosh!
Fortunately, I had just finished an internship at UNT as an athletic trainer. So this is actually like 10 years ago, so a long time ago. But I had a lot of gauze and stuff, and I was able to wrap her paws up. She was walking around with her feet all wrapped up for better part of a week and a half. So we decided Roxy needed help because we don't want to run through a window. And then, we tried all kinds of different anxiety pills for dogs, anxiety treats, and nothing really worked. And then about 2 years ago, we discovered CBD oil, and we gave Roxy some CBD oil, and she slept through the 4th of July.
Oh, I need that for
while
Abby.
the fireworks are going off.
Yeah.
Now, one thing is key is you do have to start administering the CBD oil, ahead of time. So you want to try and get them 4 or 5
days,
like 4 or 5 days.
Oh, okay,
try and get in your system. Think of when you're seasick.
Yeah.
Like you can't take the seasick medicine as you get on the boat. It's already too late. You have to have it in your system.
Okay.
And so you want it to start working ahead of time. And what happens is the CBD oil, what it's helping do is reduce inflammation. And if the body's super, super inflamed, it may need 3-4 days to help get the inflammation under control, and then it can kind of prevent the explosion of anxiety. And so what's really, really good about these meatballs is these are the big ones. We have smaller ones coming soon because we had a couple people say that these were a little bit too big and a choking hazard. So we have smaller ones coming. Mm-hmm. But if you break them apart, you can actually get, nice little dry pieces like this.
That's like a little bitty treat.
Yeah. And some dogs only need a couple drops of this. And so we'll have feeding recommendations on it.
Yeah. So we're going to do this a couple ways, right?
A couple ways. Why don't you talk about the first way that we're going to introduce the CBD oil? So
the first way we're going to have is just like Mitch is doing it.
Oh my gosh, so good.
Tincture. So we're gonna have a little tincture. So you can put it on our meatballs. You can put it on our patties. You can put it on our food. You can put it. This is the best way because it soaks into this freeze dried. He's going back for seconds.
I mean,
which is probably what your dog will do. But you can put it on there, give it to him, and you're set. So like Mitch is saying, if you've got the 4th of July is coming up, or some sort of thing your dog is going to have anxiety about, go ahead and start them a couple days before, so that they can kind of get it into their system. And then the next way that we're going to help with getting dogs to get this in.
Wait, how are we getting it to people on the 4th of July?
Oh, that's you got to be a member.
You haven't talked about that yet?
I haven't talked about that. Because that's sort of you got to be in the club. You got to go on and have a subscription on Muenster. I wasn't going to really mention that.
Okay, well, we should. But
I'll tell you what, if you want to, go on to Muenster, sign up, get in our email list, and you'll find out there.
There is a crazy good offer coming your way.
It is coming.
And it has something to do with CBD oil.
Something to do with CBD oil.
And something to do with
maybe a bundle.
Maybe a bundle. Maybe
like a ridiculous.
Like something in it might be free. Maybe. So watch your email.
Yeah.
Watch your email very, very closely.
Yeah. That's a good lesson for always. Watch your email very closely. We try to send out a lot of fun stuff. But anyway, and the other way that's coming soon are functional meal toppers. We have partnered with.
Who do we partner with?
Dr. Brewers.
Dr. Brewers, and who's Dr. Brewers?
He is one of our favorite vets.
I've got a mess over here.
You,
Okay, you guys have seen this. I like Topo Chico.
our refrigerator is overactive.
It's not very consistent, and it froze, which made the ice somehow got stuck at the bottom. It pushed it up, and it got stuck, and it's just been pouring into my lap, and it's very, very cold. And for whatever
That should have
reason,
been a challenge.
I could handle Cooper crawling all over me and pulling my ears last week, but this was very cold, very, very cold. So sorry, I'm a little distracted.
Yes, so we partnered with Dr.
Brewers,
who is from A&M, right? You got us.
gig 'em.
Yeah. Whoop. And
That's for you,
he's
Delana.
been that's for you, Delana. And he's been with us for years, a long time. Anyway, he wanted to help develop a way to deliver some functional healings. I don't know what's the word for that. You know, things like hip and joint,
Functional approach,
digestive people, dogs with digestive issues, taurine deficiencies, hip and joint problems. So that's going to have CBD and glucosamine and chondroitin.
Yep.
And then just a calming. You know, so we have some toppers with just the CBD. So those are coming soon.
It's making the food more purpose driven. And Brandon has a great question. Brandon wanted to know, where is the CBD manufactured and is it third party tested? So the CBD is manufactured here in the United States. We're getting it manufactured in Nevada, and every batch that we have will be third party tested. So every batch we have will be tested, and we will have all the data for each individual batch to make sure that it has an appropriate amount of cannabinoids and that it is THC free. Because you don't want to give a dog anything with THC in it. They don't know that they've been given something that's going to alter their state of mind. So it'd be really dangerous. So regardless what Eddie does on Thursday nights, we don't want the dogs to partake in that with them. So just so you guys can see this is, I thought, pretty cool. This is a half of a tincture on a half of a meat. And you can see it soaks it right up. And so you don't have a mess. So when the dog chews on it, it gets it all. And so you don't have any issues.
No waste.
No waste.
Mess.
And the dog loves it.
Yep.
I mean, why would they not? It's amazing.
You put a little, it's adding a little moisture back to the freeze dried. I mean, there's just all kinds of goodness about that.
Yep. So it soaks up naturally.
Okay.
And look, it serves a number of purposes, not just for anxiety, but also hip and joint and cognitive function as well. And we're really excited to bring this to the food and have this as an option for people. One thing we're not going to do is, we're not going to use a cheap CBD that may have THC in it because, as we mentioned, it's really dangerous. So,
yeah, the fact is we spend a lot of time researching this. We're, there are other people probably that have this stuff out there already, and we're taking our time doing our research, consulting with, our PhD nutritionists, consulting with our vets, consulting. I mean, just really making sure that we are doing it the right way.
Yeah. So CBD oil coming soon.
Coming soon.
And when it happens, you have to be watching your email because we're going to have a limited amount for the first pass and a limited offer for the first pass. And so you're going to be able to save somewhere around, let's just imagine that it was like going to be savings of $49.98-ish cents, somewhere in that range.
Somewhere in the range.
So, look.
With some great freeze-dried products.
And I believe that we're going to have the CBD flavored too.
Oh, that's right.
So it's not
forgot about that.
It's not just going to be CBD oil. We're going to add a natural flavor, and that flavor is, Eddie, come on.
Bacon fat. Right.
Because who loves bacon fat? I still have not eaten bacon fat since 2 weeks ago.
Was it 2 weeks ago or was it?
It feels like yesterday still.
That's right. Last week was the beef collagen. That's right.
I'm typically a fan of over easy eggs. I haven't had one of those since.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen that episode, you should go back. Do we have a special offer for people today? Anything you want to show them about?
Yes. Show them. Do you want me to come through the thing or just tell them? Let's just tell them.
All
right. So today, if you add something to your cart today and tomorrow, add your dog food or treats or whatever. When you go to checkout, there's going to be a window that pops up that says you can get beef toppers. for,
How much?
what did we say? 50% off?
I think it's 50% off. Maybe you should
50% off? I
you know,
better
show
check
what it looks
that.
like.
It was
No.
50% off.
It is 50% off.
All right. So you want to show what it looks like? We're going to have to do this again.
So what we're going to do is
You
just
keep
take you through the
talking while I try to
process
find
of going to buy dog food. You know there's kind of a hidden special. We're not telling everybody about this, but let's just say you wanted to buy a bag of dog food and you know that there's a hidden special. Well, the first thing that you have to do is you've got to get it into the cart. And so we're going to go in and we're going to pick our favorite bag of dog food. And for me, that favorite bag of dog food, Ancient Grains Ocean Fish. Now, Eddie may have a different favorite. Eddie, do you have a different favorite, or do you like the Ancient Grains Ocean Fish just as much as I do?
I can't type and figure out all this stuff at the same time. I don't even know what you're asking me.
So we're going to pick the Ancient Grains Ocean Fish.
Oh,
And
yes. Keep going.
we're going to add it to the cart. Nothing special, just boom, put it in the cart. And
Okay. That's easy.
as you go through the checkout process, so he's going to go to his cart,
Look, I've
he's
already
going to
got
hit
2%.
checkout. He's going to hit checkout,
Just like that.
and boom, 50% off. So when he adds this to the cart, it will get added at 50% off. Oh, now he's got to enter all his information in.
Now I can go back to view my card. Just make sure that it's there.
Boom.
There it is.
And you see the discount, and it will deduct it. Eddie is a first-time customer, so the 30% overrides that. We're going to work on that. So you
Yeah.
guys you saw real-time some QA testing
Yeah, there you go.
on the website. But any order, anyone placing an order in the next 48 hours, as you go to place it, you will see an opportunity to get yes, and someone just asked if they could just get treats. Will it show that offer? Yes, if you do just buy treats, anything that you buy, it will offer it. You don't have to buy a ton of dog food to get the offer. You can buy chicken meatballs. You can buy whatever you want. So whatever you want, it will add that option for you.
Yep.
Cassie, auto ship with Ancient Grains and bacon fat. Which, Cassie, have you gotten the bag recently with the increased amount of bacon fat? I would love to know what your dog thinks of that.
Kelly loves our hidden offers. Just like a kid on Christmas. Well, we feel like Santa Claus.
Maybe we need to do another, you guys did the Easter egg hunt?
Yeah.
Maybe on the
yeah.
4th of July, we should go hide some American flags.
Oh, that's a great idea. I know I've got a flag ready.
You do?
I can do that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wonder where like a flag ad?
No, we had a really cool flag for Memorial Day sale.
Oh, yeah.
In case you guys missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can do that easy.
Perfect.
You have
Yes,
to hunt 'em.
Cassie has the updated recipe with the extra bacon fat, and her dogs love it.
Awesome.
So, what else we got today? Who wants to say hi to Kent?
Oh, you want to meet Kent?
Who here has talked to Kent on the phone?
Yeah. So if you're a new customer, if you've recently ordered from us and you're kind of finding us, you have probably gotten a phone call from Kent. He's also the guy that kind of checks out our Facebook and tries to answer questions and generally make people happier.
Kent, come
I
say
know
hi.
it makes me happier. I'm gonna go work on that.
No, there he is.
Oh, hi guys.
Any words of wisdom, Kent?
Go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys.
Oh.
Yes. He is early for football.
That's
season.
early.
That's typically Kent's parting word. Just
Buy
go
more
Cowboys.
Muenster dog food.
Buy more Muenster dog food. And
Yes.
Kent will call you to check on you. Brandon has a question. Any chance you'll make the giant breed food without grain? Brandon, if we can get enough demand for it, yes. That's one of those products that's really hard to make in that really large kibble without grain. However, all of our foods are suitable for giant grains or giant breeds inside of our Ancient Grains line. And so our ocean fish, our chicken and pork, our chicken, all of those are actually perfectly formulated for giant breeds. One thing that we do want everyone to know is, out in the wild, they don't have different sized rabbits for different dogs. They don't have different breeds of squirrels for different dogs. Like, they eat what they eat. I think what Brandon's probably referring to is probably the size of the kibble, because our large breed kibble is very, very large. as of right now, we're not close to doing that with the other foods, but what you can do is through the My Custom Dog Food application is you can add different flavors and different toppings and different freeze-dried to the large breed to give your dog some of that variety that you're looking for.
But you're still getting the ancient grains.
Yep.
I guess, Brandon, I would suggest if the question too is about slowing down, your dog's eating, you can also get one of those slow feed bowls.
Mm-hmm.
So they've got, it's a bowl and it's got different channels and stuff, and you pour the food in there, and the dog has to kind of work to get to all of it rather than just dumping it in a big empty bowl and they just chowing through it, which is what my dog Abby does.
Yeah.
So I've got a slow feed bowl that I got, and it works really well.
This
Mitch is still having a problem with Topo Chico.
It's still frozen and it's melting up. It's a really weird phenomenon how it melts and gets pushed up. I don't understand.
That'll come on the science channel.
Anybody here good at science and understand why that works?
Oh, Mitch, got a question here.
What's up? Any update on cat food? Yes, very close. Very, very, very close.
Very close.
We'll have another update for you probably here in about 2 weeks, right? Not right meow, but in about 2 weeks we'll have something for you. Even Kent got that one.
That's awesome. Oh, I keep covering up the. Robin says they're so small now. My big dogs don't even chew; they breathe them in and spit them everywhere.
Robin's dogs like to
just
food.
suck it up. It's a vacuum. She's got a vacuum cleaner, is what she's got.
Yeah, they just suck the food up because
Yeah.
it's so good.
Yeah.
So if you know a friend with a picky eater, slow feeder, which she says she has a slow feeder. So one thing you can do, I'm going to give you guys an idea for a homemade slow feeder. And it's going to be, we should just do that on the next episode.
You're talking about.
Should we?
We should,
Should
but
we
you
tell
should
them
go ahead and
now?
tell
I
them.
should so you know.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is take like a 4-inch piece of PVC pipe. So about that big around, right?
Yep.
And maybe about, I don't know, what's average? 6 inches? 6 inches long?
Sure. Yeah.
Put a cap on each side, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you want to drill holes in
I can't stop eating these brownies.
it. So take a 6-inch piece of 4-inch PVC pipe, 4-inch width, and drill holes in it. And then take one of the caps off, put the dog food in it, and then the dog will it won't even be able to inhale it out of a slow eater. It has to push it along. And so it'll push it around on the ground, and the food will slowly fall out of it.
Yeah.
And so I think what we could do is we could build one next time.
Yeah.
If you want to, on man versus
Kind
dog
of
food.
show how that works.
And we'll see who can get the most kibble out of it in like 30 seconds.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's
So we're not eating something. Are we going to
I
have
don't
to
know.
eat
I
it?
think we should we have to eat it? I don't know. What do you guys think?
The loser has to eat the others.
Okay. That could be fun.
That could be fun. You know what? I have another idea too, Robin, is that if you put some of our meal toppers on the food
Mhm.
and add a little water, just to kind of make it chunk it up a little bit and kind of
Makes it more like a soup.
more like a soup, it might help a little bit.
Yeah, and if just to kind of a reminder, this is something we are trying to remind everybody of. When you feed Muenster, we do have close to 25-30% more calories per cup than what a lot of brands do. So you do not have to feed as much.
Mhm.
So you do want to back off what you feed. And if you add the toppings and you go through the My Custom Pet Store or My Custom Dog Food, even more. Because every time you add bacon fat or salmon oil, you're adding more calories per cup, which means you can actually feed less. And we are therefore, again, lowering the amount of carbohydrates fed to your dog. Just setting them up for more continued success in the long term.
Absolutely.
And we do want to recommend everybody, if you haven't tried the freeze dried yet, it's one of the best things you can feed your dog. It doesn't have to be the full diet, but definitely needs to be part of the feeding program. So feed a little bit in the morning and then feed the kibble at night. And what you're doing is you're pulling the carbohydrates away from the dog for the majority of the day. And that way they only have to deal with insulin one time. You don't deal with insulin spikes, sugar spikes, and you don't wear that pancreas out before it's too early.
And I actually vice versa that with my dog Abby. So I feed her the kibble and some stuff and freeze-dried in the morning,
Okay.
little toppers, and then I just give her freeze-dried treats in the evening.
Okay.
And she looks great. I mean, I didn't realize that she was actually pretty chunky.
She was thick.
Yeah,
She's a thick dog.
yeah, but she looks great now. So that was a real good thing to do, to switch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
And again, CBD oil. coming soon.
What up, Dougal?
Brett says hello. Brett feeds his dogs Muenster, has for a few years.
Yeah.
Even though he's a personal chef, he still lets us, he lets us cook for his dogs. Not personal, but he is a chef. He's a great chef. Doesn't know how to grill because he doesn't have a green egg, but we're going to look past that.
That's a little bit of a competition there.
Yeah. Jennifer.
Jennifer has a comment to help Robin too. She says you can also put a ball or two in their bowl, so they have to move the ball around to get to the food.
Yeah, so like a giant,
like a big tennis ball or something.
Like a ball bearing. It's like a big heavy ball.
Oh.
That they can't just pick up and move. So you want them to have to push it around.
Oh. Well, who's got those lying around?
Well, you kind of have to go to a hardware store, not like Home Depot, but like the local hometown hardware store.
Okay. What's the other one?
Kelly's her dogs get the freeze dried for dinner, and one of her dogs won't eat until dinner anymore because he loves it so much. So look at that. You can actually teach your dog to stop chewing on other stuff because they'll be saving up for the freeze dried. I don't think it gets better than that.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, and hey, you know what? 4th of July, you know what we might do? Maybe we'll teach everyone how to grill the freeze dried. That's one of my favorite things to do.
Oh, yeah.
It was at least in January.
Yeah. Dogs love grilling too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So if you're going to be cooking burgers for the family, take some freeze-dried patties, stick them in water, let them reconstitute, and then throw them on the grill for the dog. Give them a treat. It's 4th of July.
Yeah, because they're gonna be wanting some of that stuff coming off the grill anyway. Mm-hmm. Might as well have something specifically for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And we also want to just say thank you for people that have reviewed our products online.
Oh yeah,
it has been crazy the amount of reviews we are getting.
It's been fantastic.
I think we have.
I really appreciate it. And the pictures are great.
Yes, pictures are awesome. We are just getting run over by pictures and reviews. Everyone is just having such great success with the food. We've picked up a few new fans since, well, really January, right?
January.
We've had a lot of people just coming to us because honestly, they've heard from people like you that have said, "Hey, this food fixes problems. It helps dogs with allergies, helps them with skin and coat, it helps picky eaters, and
Right. When you tell people your issues and how you overcame them through, the way you feed Muenster or feed differently, whether it's kibble in the morning, freeze dried in the evening, people are looking for that information. It's very helpful, and so we appreciate that.
It is helpful, and one person that we do want to make sure gets plenty of attention is Kent, because Kent has volunteered for a nice little project. We're going to put a blindfold on Kent. We're going to put a blindfold on Kent. And in one of the upcoming episodes, we're going to do taste tests with Kent. And we're going to see if he can predict what everything is.
Okay. I like that. We're going to get some other people trying stuff.
Yes.
So we're going to take a break then and let Kent. Is that going to be all about Kent, that show?
Be a guest appearance from customer service Kent. Yeah. The mailman delivers. So, guys, thank you so much. Eddie, you want to wrap it up for us? Remind them of all the great deals we have going.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. So go to YouTube, watch the trailer for the 30 Days of Dog Food. Be sure and set your DVRs. I'm just kidding. Be sure and set your alarm or something for July 5th, which is when we're going to premiere the documentary. Be sure and go online to our website and sign up so that you get the email talking about the special CBD possible treat, and go buy something for tomorrow. And check out. When you check out, you'll get the 50% off beef meal toppers. Is that it? That's a lot.
It's a lot going on.
It's a lot going on. All right. That's it. And check back next week. Tell a friend. Yep. Check back next week, and we'll see if Kent can figure things out.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye.